just because you change the exterior shell, it doesn't mean that you've battled your demons. Before we get into this whole topic, Mike Diamonds has come all the way from Russia. So yeah, show some love. Go check out his channel. Lots of good content on there. Subscribe, subscribe. Let's go. Everybody, Mike Diamonds is back in the building. Boom. We're doing this. This is a new thing. I don't know.
Bring it back.
Bring it back, yeah.
But your fans ain't gonna like me, bro. With all my accent and everything, bro. I'm gonna leave it. I'm sorry.
But anyway, I want to talk about a serious topic.
Let's do it.
But keep it fairly light as well. I don't want you guys being all depressed and stuff and being like, bruh. Mental health within fitness industry. Yeah,
is mental health real?
Is it real in fitness? So that will be the first thing. Comment below whether you think that mental health is a real issue within the fitness industry that actually needs to be dealt with in a sense.
All I've seen is motivational videos. Everyone's good.
Motivational videos, everyone just lifting heavy, screaming, spitting on each other,
Traveling.
doing some more spitting on each other.
What?
We all make jokes about certain things. So like imaginary lat syndrome. Then you also got the poop my pants walk. It's portraying something because there's something lacking, and I think that taps into the whole mental health thing. My own issues here. Now we're not talking about depression and all of the really deep things, but there's things that we do that is a reflection of poor mental health.
Yeah.
So I was competing in bodybuilding and I'll get shredded, and the moment you see that, it's like, boy, you're never satisfied with yourself, and you start doubting everything about yourself.
I feel like that right now.
Is it?
I'm going through it right now.
And that's why you see people doing these rebounds, and then it's just a constant bulk and cut kind of thing. And it has taken a hell of a long time for me to kind of level that and come out of it. To the point where I'm just like, people are like, oh, so what's your body fat? How much do you weigh? But I don't care. I just, am I performing well kind of thing, rather than the focus on the looks.
And also, are you happy?
Exactly. That's the biggest thing.
So, 100% people feel like this. If you have ever cut down, regained the weight, and looked at your pictures of when you cut down and being like, why didn't I ever post these photos? Why are these photos here? And thinking of how good you look then, and what you remember saying to yourself about not posting those photos because you didn't look too good on one side, or you felt that you had a bit of fat, and you're just like, what was going through my mind? Which is something that I'm going through right now. And that has a lot to do with happiness. When you're bulked up, you're, I can't wait to cut down. However, you're eating all the foods you enjoy. You're with your family all the time. You're able to enjoy meals, break bread with your family. But you have the little moments in the gym where you look good. You take a few pictures for social media. You get that slight amount of gratification from the number of likes you see. Oh, I'm getting my engagement is better. The moment you put your phone down, you're like, fuck.
Yeah. And then it all just comes back. Every single
Crashes.
piece of insecurity that you have.
Oh my god.
It just swarms you. Social media is probably one of the things that really doesn't help the situation as well. You have someone who may not be happy with their complexion or something. Oh well, Instagram has a feature where you can just get rid of that. That then becomes the norm. So then what happens when you see yourself in the real light?
I live for this filter. It shrinks my nose, makes my face long and skinny. Hey guys.
Then you just start hating yourself more. It's such a crazy cycle.
And just comparing. You see one person with how they look, and then you wonder why you don't look that way.
Yeah.
You try everything they do, it just doesn't happen. Long story short, this is one of the reasons Instagram is testing taking away likes.
Yeah, so they want to eradicate it so people are looking more at the content, but the only thing with that is people can still see their likes. So if you post a picture, you can still see in the back end your likes. So I see what they're doing, but we'll see if that actually works.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah. As I was planning like what I wanted to talk about and planning out the video last night, there was a show where it was one of the girls from Love Island. She's got all this work done. She's changing her exterior, but mentally she's still fragile. Just because you change the exterior shell, it doesn't mean that you've battled your demons.
The plastic surgery industry is $1 billion industry.
Yeah.
But there's a reoccurring theme with people who do surgeries to rectify something about themselves, but still never being happy. Have you seen that theme reoccurring?
Yeah.
I was so close to wanting to specialize in plastic surgery, but I also felt that I would rob people of their money based off insecurity. This was inside is never fixed, so I'm profiting off that.
I thought this yesterday, and I was like, wow, that is deep. Like my mind went off. I'm gonna read it. I don't want to butcher it. It needs to be verbatim. The only difference between fitness and plastic surgery is the dedication. Yo. Which I think puts fitness a slight step ahead, but the same motive is for most of them.
And I think there's also like a factor of respect, and why people do follow fitness people a lot more is that you have a lot more respect
because of the dedication that they put in.
Yes.
But remember that the same motive for them wanting to change something specific is exactly the same as the person who is fighting their demons that has gone to do plastic surgery.
That's deep. That ties in exactly with what I was saying between what people were doing with what plastic surgeons profit off of.
Yeah.
How much happier are people who transform their bodies? How many stories have you gotten? And tell me this is not the most satisfying thing about what you do, of people who said what your videos were able to do for them.
Yeah.
Is that not the best part of your job?
That it's amazing, because like I don't get tons of messages of people just saying, oh, I was fat and now I'm shredded. They say, wow, your videos have helped me feel better. I'm able to move better. I feel happier with my family. I can spend more time with my kids. Because where I'm heading with this channel as well is like overall health is the biggest thing that we should be focusing on. How many of these elite bodybuilders have you seen die from internal issues? How many of these people that look great commit suicide? Stop using that face value as a thing of health when it's not.
Yeah.
We've only flicked like the first few pages of the book. You need to read the rest and really open your eyes to the world.